first of all, transmedia is a buzzword, and basically what it means is multi-platform. So it's a sexy new word for something that that is actually quite old in terms of concept. So multi-platform is basically just about finding a way to tell unique aspects of your core story for different platforms. That's essentially what it is, and transmedia means exactly the same thing. It used to be that you had your TV show, and then maybe 2 years after the TV show had launched, you might get some toys and maybe a book. But now everything is happening sort of at the same time, and it's happening on many more platforms. You've got all kinds of web platforms. You've got apps that are really starting to heat up. There's video games, just all kinds of touch points that a property can play out on. What's really important right now is to make sure that that you've got a really cohesive blueprint for how all of those story spin-offs are playing out across the platforms. It all has to be carefully orchestrated in order to build an audience in a smart way. Why do I like kids? I really like kids because they are open-minded. More than any other demographic, I think, more than any other type of human on the face of the earth, kids are open-minded, and they will accept any kind of concept. Their imaginations are so big that they will accept anything, and so I find it really exciting to watch what they will engage with, because it's virtually limitless, and that is very exciting for our industry because it means that you can really stretch the parameters of your imagination. For kids, I think it's really important. I think that as people work on developing content for children, you've got to have a really good understanding of the kids themselves, and I think that is something that is lacking in a lot of content creation that's happening right now. For example, there's a very big difference between a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. Developmentally, socially, they're at very different stages, and I think you need to understand the differences so that you can custom make your content to serve both the top end and the low end of your preschool show. Let's say you've got to understand where kids are at in the span of ages that you're targeting, and I think too many people don't have that. I think there's a great tradition worldwide for edutainment. I think too often, though, producers get caught up in the educational component and they forget about the fun. And shows really need to be fun first and foremost. If you can't engage a child and make them feel like they're having a fun experience, all of the curriculum that you're trying to get them to take in, they won't. They will just turn off and forget about it. They're not interested. So I think first and foremost, the concept needs to be fun and engaging, and then you can bring in the learning after that.